Hey Feasters, and welcome to episode 179. And if you are in client services and work with technology, this is a must listen because tech will always change, and so you will have to too. Welcome to the Ask Rezzz podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm here to help you get past those bumps in the road, those struggles, those things that hold you back from building an amazing and profitable freelance business each and every single day. I was invited to be a part of a panel of guests on a podcast called The Matt Report. Matt is an account representative at Pagely, a managed WordPress hosting company. And in his prior life, he co-founded a successful digital agency. He is the host of a number of podcasts, one of which he invited me on. I've known Matt for a number of years in and around the WordPress space. I've met Matt on a couple of occasions as well. And when he asked me to be a part of this panel of other niche business owners for his podcast, The Matt Report, I jumped at the chance. See, Matt and I have an East Coast bond together where I guess, for lack of a better term, we are all about figuring things out, just doing it and putting it out there and not messing around about it. He doesn't mind putting himself in a position where he asks tough questions in and around a space that, well, his audience is involved with. So for me, when he invited me, well, I'm all about that too. In this episode, I had the chance to talk about how to adapt and change to the WordPress climate. In case you don't want to listen to the rest of this, you can check out the full episode, which I'll link up in the show notes for all the details. In that episode, I shared a variety of things, including how WordPress isn't my business, but a tool I use to solve a problem. I also shared how I ask hard questions of my own business and what my work goal for the year is. Specifically, I talked on the show about the benefits of specializing. Big surprise, right? But I shared how I always experiment, and I do so with the goal in mind of benefiting my clients and my own business. With regards to specializing, you can leverage your expertise by simply answering questions. There is no shortage of emotion and complaining online, especially when it comes down to business and companies. If you can jump into those conversations and be a voice of solution, you immediately position yourself as an authority. I learned a ton from the other panelists as well, Sarah Dunn and Nathan Alote, as they shared their thoughts and opinions on the ever-changing technical landscape. The biggest reason I was excited to be a part of this panel was, well, as I said, Matt doesn't shy away from asking the hard questions. The Matt Report was always a WordPress-centric podcast where he brought on folks in and around the WordPress space to talk about WordPress. So when Matt asked me to come on and share my thoughts in and around the WordPress landscape and how I've seen it from my perspective over the past couple of years, well, I had no problem on accepting. I was really excited to hear the thoughts of what the other panelists were bringing to the table. Over the past couple of years, WordPress, as a large community, has taken its lumps. Many businesses that WordPress was a core of have either gone under, been acquired, or completely pivoted their entire direction. The four of us share a common bond in that we solve problems for our clients. And if WordPress, front page, Adobe Photoshop, or whatever the technology of the quote-unquote day is, doesn't help us in doing that, well, time to adapt and change. Definitely go check it out. As I said, I'll link that up in the show notes. And if you have a chance to, check out a few of the other episodes as well. I'd like to thank Matt for being a part of it and including me along some amazing folks like Sarah Dunn and Nathan Alote. If you have a question, ask Rezzz. That's me, by leaving me a tweet or head on over to rezzz.com and jump on my mailing list. I'll send you a free email course on how to get the best clients. Till next time, it's your time to live in the feast.